Good morning, good morning, good morning, and wake up, wake up, wake up. It's your boy, Mr. E. Gray with Being Visible. I have your morning motivational snackable on today. Now, you may be asking yourself, what are motivational snackables? They're words of wisdom to help you win in life. And so I'm going to provide you with some good supercalifragilisticexpialidocious principles on today for the purpose of enhancing the quality of your life. But before we get ready to deep dive into our conversation, I want you to go get your pen, go get your notebook, and open up your note apps. Today is going to be a good one. I want to ask you a simple question on today. What am I holding in my hand? Seriously, it's not a trick question. I'm not trying to insult your intelligence. I'm not even a magician. I'm not even going to turn this basketball into a rabbit. I don't even have skills like that. I just want to know what piece, what power, what potential, what life-altering object am I holding in my hand? That's all I want to know. I want you to think beyond the obvious. Because the reality, if you was to tell me, Vincent, you're holding a piece of leather that's 29.5 inches in circumference, I would say you partially correct. If you were to say, Vincent, you're holding a piece of pleather, that's not leather, that's pleather, that's 9.5 inches in diameter, I would say you're partially correct. If you said, Vincent, that's not pleather or leather, but that's rubber basketball that you're holding, I would say that you're partially correct. But watch this. But if I was to ask LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, what am I holding in my hand? I believe they will have a different conversation. They will say, what you're holding in your hand is not just pleather, leather, or rubber, or circumference and diameter. They won't talk about that. They will say what you're holding in your hand is a ball that makes over $500 billion every year. They will say this basketball here, it gives out 1,000 scholarships to D1 players every year. They will say that this basketball employ or give jobs to 4,000 coaches, players, and staff every year. This basketball is worth $500 billion on its way making to $1 trillion. What am I trying to say on today? Stop looking at what is and start looking at what's possible, what could be. Because our greatest limitation, seriously, our greatest limitation is our perception. This is more than a basketball. A lot of people, they paid their house off of this ball. They went to college off of this ball. They're multimillionaires. They're even billionaires off of this ball. I want you to even look at yourself. You have to start looking at yourself differently. I want to talk to you all about a woman by the name who understood this basketball. Her name was Tamika Catchings. Tamika Catchings, she went to the WNBA, Women's National Basketball Association. I'm telling you, let me just go down the line. She has some issues that she had to deal with when she was growing up. She had a hearing impairment. She talked differently. People used to bully her. They used to make fun of her. But then at the age of 7, she found this basketball. And she said, I'm going to the WNBA. Her dad played for the NBA. And she just perfected her craft because she understood if you feed the dream gonna feed you. Ooh, if you feed the dream is going to feed you. And it got to the point she got focused. She started wearing her hearing aid. You know, she didn't care what individuals were saying about her. And she ended up playing in the WNBA for 15 years. She won the championship for Indiana Fever. She won 4 gold medals. She was in an all-star for 10 years. She was the defensive player of the year. And she now is doing exceptional things and she's into philanthropy. I want to say on today, thank you, Tamika Catchings, for your success to African Americans in teaching young ladies that you can make it to the WNBA. Not so much of the Women's National Basketball Association, but the real WNBA. This is what I call it. My wife has made it to the WNBA. My mother has made it to the WNBA. My aunties have made it to the WNBA. The female cousins in my family have made it to the WNBA. And I teach my daughters how to make it into the WNBA. And you know what WNBA stands for? Women never be average. And thank you, Tamika Catchings, for teaching women to never be average, to going around letting young ladies know it's not what people say about you, it's what you say about yourself that's more important. Thank you, Tamika Catchings. That's all I have for you all on today. My name is Vincent E. Gray with Being Visible. As always, never let what your eyes see determine what your heart believes. Don't enjoy your day. Make sure that your day enjoy you. I think y'all know what I'm about to say. All right, now go get it. Go get it.